Good afternoon, all of you. So, before coming here, I just asked my Siri to prepare a 10-minute speech, but it said I'm too busy to doing your other work. So that's what actually the automation is going in such a way. So I just want to share with you a couple of my experiences with automation. So myself is Aneel, and I've been there in the industry last almost like 23 years on HRTech domain, especially outside the India, which is in UAE. Majority of my tenure, prior to that I was there in US. So now coming to that, I'll share with you first one positive experience with the automation on this one. When we were working in UAE around one of the largest real estate company, around this incident was happened around 12 years back. So what happened is we just did a small automation of self-service printing of letters, employee printing by letter by themselves. Why it is being so important at the automation at that moment? Like we do have something called as a hospitality group where we have a different hotels at various places in UAE. So what happens is if anybody wants, especially in UAE, if you want a salary certificate or if you want any driving license or anything, it requires a company authenticated letter. So this letter, if any employee requests from their portal or whatever it is, they have to come to the headquarters, which is 20-30 kilometers away from that, and they have to wait till signatory comes and sign that letter, and they have to hand it over that. So this was actually, it's a pain of 3 days where employee has to wait all the days and he has to take a permission from his manager. And he has to come all the way and spend the time. So what we did small automation, we called all the banks and then we did a small, this is a letter what we are going to get it out and you have to accept it in all the banks, and fortunately everybody is accepted. And we did this automation in hardly 2 weeks time. And this automation saved in such a way that employee satisfaction rate before quarter and after quarter it's been boosted high, and especially the hospitality CEO came up and told that especially you have saved a lot of people's time just because of small automation. Of course it looks like it's a small automation at this moment, but 10-12 years back it was a bigger. And I'll tell you the other side of the coin, how automations also where we need to have a certain balances on this one. Generally, we used to have all HRBPs used to come up whenever anybody's happy, birthday or anniversaries happen. They used to come up and they call everybody on the room, and they used to tell okay, these guys' birthday is that, and this is a gift voucher, and in front of recognition everybody. So we were so passionate about the automation, and we did the automation in terms of sending out a gift voucher on the birthday rather than just giving them automatically. So that's what actually we thought, like we saved the work of HRBPs. But in reality, what happened is slowly the satisfaction, the human touch between employee and as well as HR, which was missing on this one. Of course, we have automated and everything is there, but there should be a balance between automation, what you are doing on this one. At the same time, there should be a human interaction also required to make it as an employees on this one. And where we are just looking into that, especially we are talking about AI and generative AI in this world, we know that one due to the automations and due to these artificial intelligence, there are a lot of jobs are going away. Yes, that is a fact. Yes, there are certain jobs are going away, but it doesn't mean that the jobs are converting into different shapes on this one. Let's take an example. Recently, I had an interaction with one of the truck driver in US. And he was around 55 years old, and this guy he started learning coding. I asked the question, why did you want to learn coding now at this moment, and how you are relevant to this? He said simple, I heard a lot of news saying that there is an autonomous vehicles are coming up, there is no driver is required for the trucks. So in that case, if I lose my job, I don't want to be I'm not scared to learn technology or artificial intelligence rather than sitting at home at board. So that's where actually it is showing up how the people are evolving in terms of reskilling and as well as upskilling on this one. And I know one of my customers, shop floor area, they have automated entirely manufacturing area with the robots. And the guys, whoever it is working over there, now they are making as a robotic engineers, maintenance engineers now. So the conversion and the paradigm is completely shifted on this one. And you can see there are a lot of use cases, especially from the artificial intelligence in terms of the recruitment to retire all the ways on this one. And also, I just want to share with you one of the incident where I had a discussion with one of the company CEO where they will work. The company will work in terms of a windmills repair. So generally windmill repairs requires you need to just go to the top, you need to climb the windmill and then they have to repair, physical repairs on this one. What happened is they have a problem because majority of their workforce are 90s and 80s on this one. Those guys, they can just go there and they are doing that one. Now they are at this stage, they are going to be retired on this one. And the new gen workforce, whomever it is, they are not interested to go there and climbing on this one. So what they have seen that one, that is they cannot stop their business at the same time. So what they have come up with that, they are using drones now and to just inspect that one and to make it as an automated on this one. So there are certain opportunities where it is converting the technology into a new opportunities on this one. And coming back to that one, especially in terms of retention of employees, yes, we have a lot of skilled employees, and now it is one of the bigger challenges retaining employees and make employee too happy to stay along with you. So this is one of the biggest challenge, and even personally I have faced this challenge. I have one of the direct reporting who work brilliantly, extremely good. We have given a project which that needs to be delivered in 2 months of time, but unfortunately the project was delayed for a week time, and I was very upset about the delay, and I have given his appraisal rating is very poor rating on this one. Rather than he is supposed to get a good rating, in spite of his entire year performance, I gave a very poor rating, and that guy was upset and he left the organization. Because if you can see that one, majority of the people leaves the organization, especially after the performance reviews, right? And obviously that guy left, then eventually that translated the customer satisfaction, customer dissatisfaction, and it eventually impacted the whole project. So then we realized how important the performance appraisals that made me to so strong to come back to India and start a company called as a TalentSpotify, where we are just working on an artificial intelligence where it is uses to identify if there is a feedback, if there anything as a biased feedback, biased pattern is there, then we will highlight it to HR, saying that, hey, you need to step in and counsel the manager where it requires to redo the appraisal before releasing it to the employee. And also at the same time, how do you engage the employee continuously? So what we did, you can set any KPI at the starting of the year or maybe at any point of time. The moment employee achieves any daily basis task which is going to be related to their KPI, the moment they achieve something, they will get reward points then and there itself. And these reward points will be appear in a leaderboard kind of a stuff. It's a kind of a gamification where gold, bronze, silver kind of a stuff where it will be appear. Employee can redeem these points through monetary benefits like any other gift vouchers or anything on this one. Non-monetary rewards like today I will work from home by exchanging of certain points. And at the same time, today we are so much hesitant to write a message to your manager saying that, hey, I am coming late today. So rather than that, because the same thing leave you can apply because you have a leave balance, right? So this is kind of a thing, you have a talent points, you can use it as a talent balance where you can redeem it through non-monetary benefits also. So that's the whole product, what we made it in using an artificial intelligence to go into the next step of the game on this one. And also, we know that one going forward, there is no jobs economy, it is going to become up as a skills economy. It is going to become. And maybe in the down the line, probably in the next 5-10 years, you may see less employees and more gig workers. That's how it is going to be happen. So we have to be ready with the gig economy on this one, which we are going to see in very soon due to the technology shift on this one. Thank you for the opportunity, thank you for everyone, and also I have to mention special thanks to robots, which is not replaced me till now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Surya.